because nobody would know who these people are that are attacking me and stuff like.
Yeah, can we be accused of attacking him? Did we attack him?
I don't know. I mean, if you're not Irish,
Yeah,
and Irish people take the piss out of you, instead of taking that as like a sign of respect, which it is, because I don't think we take the piss out of people we don't like.
yeah,
We don't, like if we hate someone, we're not going to take the piss out of them. We're just going to tell them to fuck off.
yeah.
Then, it can be quite jarring if you don't get that culture.
It was so hilarious, guys. And this video probably won't get any views, but I just...
That's such a cope. This is so hilarious, guys.
Yeah, it's so hilarious.
Wait until I tell you.
So funny. You're not going to laugh now or anything. Well, you're just going to feel a little bit sorry for me.
Don't even know what he looks like. He starts pointing, and he starts saying something, and I don't understand what he's saying. I can't understand. He has like 2 teeth.
Oh, fuck's sake, man. That is below the fucking belt, man.
Yeah.
Like maybe in his infantile mind, in his fucking roid brain, he thinks, oh, these guys are making jokes about me. And he thinks what he's giving back is what he got, which is just a fucking personal insult, really. I mean, this could be taken down for bullying and harassment. My angle here is say whatever you like, but, be funny about it. Because if you're not funny about it, then you're just being mean.
First guy was doing a live stream. We were at the Athlone. We were in Athlone at the protest, the anti-government protest or whatever.
Whatever. That thing,
the thing in Athlone with the people and the flags and the cameras and like I don't know what it was. I thought, look, it looks good, get some views, go upload a video, everything will be cool. And he can also
they chanted the same thing about 300 times, but I didn't pick up on it.
Yeah. And we were there just kind of obviously showing support, doing some videos. And it was a great day.
He was showing support, like as opposed to, being a part of it. Am I reading too much into this again?
I don't know. Possibly. I don't know. It's hard not to.
Like it's showing support's like I am giving something to you. It's like what are you supporting here? It's us. We're here. We're doing it now. Like, what is this shit?
Yeah, I don't know. We can be generous and just say he's just using the wrong words. Like so, he wanted to show solidarity. Of course, can't use that word on the right because it's being co-opted by the left, and it just turns people's stomach when they hear the word solidarity because it's always wheeling around. So yeah, I don't know. Or you could be right. It could be the fact that he thinks so highly of himself that his mere presence there would boost his cause and our cause, the movement, patented by County Gains. The movement would get a boost by his mere presence, And if that was the case, that would be great, and that would be, to be respected. And I do, and we do. I think I can talk for you. So we do respect him for doing what he's doing. But it's like, dude, you need to calm the fuck down a little bit for your own health and safety. Because if this is how you react to us, like if someone was to get it into their mind, like if someone on the left or some perceived enemy was to get it into their mind about how to rile you up, it wouldn't take fucking much. I gotta be honest.
He's a liability.
Oh yeah. But there's always a redemption arc Is that is that Bridget? Is that Saint Bridget up there?
I've been
Or
trying to
Saint?
make that out. I think it's like maybe one of his family members in black and white, and they have like an Christmas elf cap on or something. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I thought it looks like a balding monk or something, but it's very feminine looking. I don't know. That could be saying more about what we're seeing, like in our mental state rather than what's actually there. But anyway, this fucker, we need to focus on him.
Yeah, yeah.
County.
Loads of people. I was talking to loads of people, shaking hands. Everyone seemed really happy, right? The content they've seen before, and you want to help promote that. It's nothing too serious.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he wants to help to promote the movement because that's how he sees things. Kind of from a marketing perspective, it seems like he wants to. Everything is marketing and promotion and product placement, and it's very business like, and
Yeah.
that's a valid approach to take. But it's strange just when you mix it with the kind of raw emotion and of a movement or people who will protest and do it continuously. It's weird, but needed, but weird. And the fact that it's not explicit kind of, I think, rubs at least me up the wrong kind of way.
Want
Mm-hmm.
to help promote.
1 second there. Just real quick. You weren't far off the mark. Someone else also in the chat looked into this. Take a look there. Yeah, it's some kind of a devotional kind of image. It might actually be a saint or a monk or something.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
We hope so. We hope that's not a yarmulke or something like that, a large yarmulke. May have to be further investigations.
Be more right leaning. It's a political issue, right? So you're helping people push their sort of pushing their political narrative.
There you go.
Okay? Like, we're all on the right. Everybody is on the right that goes to these rallies, or at least you're libertarian or whatever. You could be a liberal as well.
Could be black, could be white, could be rich or poor. Canal.
But most people are on the right when it comes to these issues in Ireland. It's just, on my platform. And like, this guy was there. This guy live streaming. I don't know who he is. Never seen a picture of him ever before online.
Lies. Fucking lies.
Yeah.
When he pretended to address the issue of our video being taken down when all this started, he said, "No, I'm not a snitch. But you know who's a snitch? Your friend 420 who went running to the guards when someone threw coffee on him, an actual fucking assault, and then posted a short. I didn't click the short, but, presumably it has 420 in it. Why would he fucking link it?
Yeah.
So he's lying here.
Yeah, I don't know if he's not. I don't know if 420's face is available in that video or not. But if you watch some of 420's videos, I think his face is available, and people would have seen his face elsewhere, but not very well known in this guy's
right
defense.
But, like even Gaines himself will admit that he has a very distinctive voice. So
oh yeah, we could easily, like
Yeah.
anyone on the internet, like some people are more difficult to find or than others. But if you wanted to find out what somebody looked like, you could easily go to their channel. Now you'd have to probably go to a lot of videos, and given the nature of auditing, you don't want your image out there because people like this, would get a hold of it and, you know, plaster it fucking
Yeah.
everywhere, you know.
A vindictive fucking shithead like him. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're right. Like, so 420 had fucking coffee thrown over him, and then knowing that you can't just turn around and fucking pummel
Mm-hmm.
the fucker who threw the coffee at you because there's, you know, 5 guards standing 12 feet away who've been advised in the morning never to touch a protester on the left, no matter what they do. Don't
Mm-hmm.
arrest them. Essentially, they have carte blanche, you know, because they're there to agitate and get certain types of reaction. So 420 goes to the guard, I believe, and says, "Hey, are you going to fucking do something about this? I've just been assaulted here. Someone threw a hot coffee." And lo and behold, the guard doesn't do fucking anything like so. And that's part of what 420 does, is to, you know, highlight and expose the hypocrisy and the two-tier nature of Ireland by, you know, intentionally a lot of the time. And that's not a bad thing, but putting yourself into environments
Mm-hmm.
where you deal with this, and most people don't get to see it, because the only time people get to see or hear about the guards is in an RTE fucking press release or a Garda press release, or, you know, what you're force fed in school and what appears on the television, you know. So you have people out there actually, you know, interacting, and where people get to see the actual disparities in policing, and that it might be okay every now and again to question the nature of policing in Ireland and the political landscape. But you know, he felt attacked, or I don't fucking know. But yeah, that was bad form, and it's dangerous to accuse somebody of that as well, you know, because that can be, you know, taken very fucking seriously. So you should be very careful about what you say. But we believe in free speech. We actually are free speech absolutists,
Mm.
and you know, that can be addressed through dialogue. But
Yeah.
no, we don't have the subscriber count to be even worthy, or to be worthy to be in your fucking presence. I'm surprised you let us even talk about your video. Like, maybe what's that, like fucking 5,000 subscribers before I can mention your fucking name. It's like Will Smith over here is going to slap me for fucking using his name. You're going to tell me to take your name out of my fucking mouth. Give me a punch.
But he kind of was saying he was angry at me because I didn't tag him in the video. Now, bear in mind, guys, I've been doing reactions for 4 years, and no one has ever said that. No one has ever said, "Oh, will you tag me in the video?" Like, maybe like once.
Another immediate contradiction. Nobody's ever said, but maybe once, maybe once. And again, maybe just some sympathy that, you know, if you're using videos, a lot of videos that you don't tag. But you think if you're professional, you would, wouldn't you? Because you'd have the foresight to know that eventually, and I'm sure if you do, like, you know, YouTube marketing courses or something like that, that they're looking from a business perspective, they're going to go through all this kind of shit with you. Like, every angle you can imagine is going to be covered. Because I've done a few courses, business courses, not around that, but it's the same process, you know. Like, so they'll go through the whole marketing level of, you know, YouTube and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. And I think that this guy is he has it down. Like, so he has all the membership levels. I've noticed in a lot of his videos as well, all the intros are exactly the same. And it's to capture people's attention immediately. I'm sure people have seen it in a lot of YouTube videos, where the first thing you see is this action of the hand coming down in front of the camera, or clasping the hands together, or clapping the hands together. So it's an immediate trance-like state for the viewer. You know, you're snapped into it immediately, and you're hyper focused on county. So he has it all fucking down. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what we don't like. It's that kind of approach to this kind of subject. If it's just reaction videos, well, then fine, you know, have at it.
And look, you know, use these skills, you know, but like, if there's just an American way of just like overdoing things, and it's so exhausting, man.
And I just tagged him. "Oh yeah, sorry, bro." Because I normally leave their, you know, video in the content, because it just helps everybody get more views. Like when you react to somebody, it helps them get more views. You're like promoting them. A reaction is basically just a promotion. Okay? That's why people pay me to react to stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a shill. Or he
Wow.
could be a shill.
Um,
I'll correct myself.
I don't know. He was pretty explicit there.
Yeah.
People pay him to react to stuff.
Yeah. So that's all. That's
He's
what a
promote.
reaction is to him. It's
Huh.
a promotion.
Hmm.
So that's why he leaves the person's video in his reactions, so the viewer
Right.
watching can see his reaction and then look at what he's reacting to, and then from there, their next search item is whatever he's reacting to, and that drives traffic to the other
Oh.
person's channel, and that's why they pay him, because he's got 100,000 subscribers.
Oh.
If 300,000 people watch the video, well, then even if 10% of them go across and watch what he's commenting on, that's
And
beneficial.
yeah.
But then that that draws in questions to everything, because that's fine if
Sure.
it's something as simple as say a struggling musician or something like that, and you pay this large channel to react to your music, and then 100,000 people come over and sign up to you, and then you can monetize that.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone's doing that, I want to know in advance. Like, I want a warning on the fucking screen that this is a paid advertisement, essentially, is
Yeah.
what it is. Because if you do it for a music video, what won't you fucking do it for? Like, if the Israeli government or the Irish government or Russian government or France, any government comes to you,
Or maybe the Tate brothers.
anybody, yeah, the tape, or just any fucking body will come to you and say, hey, listen, here's fucking, 100 quid, just make a reaction video to this. But, it's kind of implied, if not stated explicitly, that this has to be favorable. Otherwise, it's like, I'm not taking your money. And in that very first video we looked at, and we had suspicions immediately, there's something off about this. Something
Yeah.
iffy, because there's nothing to react to other than this is fucking terrible, and not his performance, just the video
Mm.
he was reacting to, which was essentially people in
Was
a
it
football stadium.
dull?
Yeah, dull as fuck. But he didn't. He was just wow, and just
Yeah.
kind of hammy, kind of hacky stuff just to get through it, because somebody had obviously paid him
It had to be.
to
Yeah.
react to this. The Malaysian football fucking whatever it is over
The
there.
fans singing a song, possibly during halftime or something like that in the football match.
Yeah,
And yeah, I mean, maybe if you're from Malaysia and
yeah,
that's your team and you're like pumped up, like, oh my god, I can't believe they're singing this. This is great. But if you're some Irish fella in Ireland,
yeah.
then it's like, what? Okay, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. So now it's questionable about, well, okay, what's a paid reaction and what isn't a paid reaction. And then internally for him, like, the turmoil of dealing with that is that he probably has all
Mm.
these videos lined up that he's been paid for already,
Right.
but that the messages in those may not align with this
Huh.
political um,
Ooh.
narrative, as he would say. So
Huh.
they may not align. So there's this conflict now of, oh, well, fuck, what do I do about this? And then
Oh
he's kind of
dear.
worrying about his fan base. Well, what section did he, gain from the music reaction videos and the eating crisps and those kind of reaction videos versus the more hard hitting political stuff? And then
Mm.
if it's 50-50, or even if it's close, it's like, shit, you can't afford to lose that much of a audience if he leans in one way or the other,
Yeah.
So
Like transitions are really fucking hard. You
mm,
you can't just a cold water plunge an audience into something else.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked, man.
Yeah, and that's probably why he's fucking working so hard as well, because in effect he's two channels that he's running. the reaction one to the music videos and shit, and then the political one as well. And obviously, the political one is it's more urgent because it's an urgency for everybody who happens to have the misfortune of living in this fucking country. So the other shit is probably niggling at him, and it's just it's something he can't contend with at the minute.
Okay, and they do for the last 4 years, right? So that's how I make a considerable amount of my money as well. I get paid to react to stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
oof.
Oh yeah. You see, I don't want that. I don't want that. Getting paid to react, and if you do, it should be on a separate fucking channel.
Yeah.
County Gains reacts to crap or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it, and then have this. But I don't know. It's tricky because I'm going to, again, a strong man. Him like he does care about Ireland. He cares about the country. Had
All
this
right.
following on his channel,
Mhm.
which was just kind of mild reaction videos, kind of aping what bigger American reaction videos do with the
Yeah.
whole kind of yo, what's up, it's your boy County Gains here, sucking on some spicy chili chips, whatever the fuck it is people do, and then to transition into the politics. So he probably thought, okay, he has this platform and he wants to put it to some
Good
use
use.
and
Yeah.
some good. So we
Mm.
have to keep that in mind. But again, it's just a lesson on how not to react to this kind of shit. But I don't think he can help it. I really
No.
don't. I think
No.
it's just too much
Yeah.
tea
Yeah.
floating around to let it go.
So, like, this guy's like, oh, tag me in the content. And I'm like, no problem, brother. I got you.
Got you. Oh
Irish man.
my god.
I says Irishman as well. What's that about? Like, um,
I'd never caught that before.
yeah,
It is.
yeah.
I got you. Irish man. I don't know, guys.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. Like, is he questioning his Irishness, or does he
Like,
think lesser of Irish men?
that's kind of what it's like, isn't it? Where he's like, "Oh, you little pet, I'm going to look after you,"
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah. Because I was recently watching a video of I think it was slaves or people who had been slaves,
Hmm.
but had managed to live through abolition, and they were talking about life on the plantation, and then they spoke to the slave owners as well, as a man and a woman, and they asked them, how did they view Negroes? And it was a black man who was interviewing this old couple as well, and they said they viewed them like some sort of advanced pet.
Hmm.
And that's what I'm getting from County as well when he looks at
Hmm.
Irish people as like some sort of advanced pets
Hmm.
that need to be kind of looked after and
Hmm.
promoted, and someone who will have a voice for them,
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. This is how he views us. He views
Oh
us as
fuck.
unworthy. Like, that's not, it's okay to use it for educational purposes, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I
Fuck.
haven't seen any pictures of this guy ever, right? So I just tag him. Alright.
Oh, the lies go down so difficult, so hard. Like, you need a drink of water to wash those bitter lies down with County.
And I've since deleted all the tags and everything for that guy.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think they were there to begin with, because I think that was that's the one of the original accusations. He's not crediting people
Yeah.
for use of their material. Then someone's coming to him and say, "Listen, do you credit this?" And he's like, "Yeah, no problem, brother." Um, and then obviously didn't fucking do it. So then
Yeah.
was asked again, and then when it became a problem, it's like, okay, well, I'll fucking show you. I'm not even that he would show you, because he hasn't done it, but now he's framing it in such a way that, okay, well, the reason you can't see any accreditation is because he's gone back in and removed accreditation from all previous videos that 420 would have
That doesn't
been in.
make any sense, man.
No,
Yeah, that, yeah.
it would
And
bother.
there's no way to check if they were there and they were taken down because, you know, it's the fucking internet. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not spending, like, if he's at full tilt already with time, he's not going back and trying to remember every video where he used 420's footage and then go
No,
back in and, you know, take out the
true.
accreditation that wasn't there to begin fucking with.
Yeah.
because of what happened. So he comes on then.
Look at this stare.
Mm.
He's back in the moment, like, so he's reliving it in his mind as we speak.
his personal Vietnam.
Yeah, it's it. The choppers flying overhead.
Like 2 or 3 days later, and I don't even know about this because I'm so busy doing my work. I don't know about any of this that's going on. So he comes on, this live streaming guy.
What a face palm. Like, look at this. Oh my God, he's so stressed.
Comes on a few days later, like, oh, I'm gonna slap you for not tagging me. And I'm like, what? I don't even respond back to it.
I need evidence of that.
Yeah.
Did 420 ever say that?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to, we'll get a sleuth on it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And even if they did, like, who would, like, would you bother, like, to have it turn into this, like, or, you know, make it, like, I don't know what's going through this guy's fucking head, like, yeah. But if I saw a comment in the sections about something as slapping, I would just ignore it. Like, it was like, what's the fucking the point here? You know, people have said some terrible things about us in the comments. Like, I've been called a Nazi, a Zionist.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
Lots of different fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't take it too
No.
personal. You know, you just kind of laugh and, you know, move on. But not county. You can hold the grudge.
Just thought he was joking, right? So then we go to this Athlone rally, right? And I'm thinking, okay, if someone's gonna slap me, like, let's go. Like, I don't really, I'm not a bitch, guys. Like,
Yeah, you are. If you're if you're openly saying you're not a bitch,
Yeah.
there is a high probability that you're
Yeah.
a bitch. If you have manicured eyebrows, you probably maybe just a little bit,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit. But we know, like, you're a big guy, so you can take care of yourself, and you were expecting trouble when you arrived in Athlone.
that's one thing I'm not, right? So, we're like, okay, let's go to this rally. So we're at this rally.
Oh my God. He's so stressed.
Yeah, I know. It is. It's Vietnam shit. Like, so, you know,
Jesus.
like, we're in Da Nang, 2 days till I go home, and then out of nowhere, Charlie appeared. Hundreds of them, hundreds of Charlie just pouring over the fences.
And this guy just points at us. And I've never seen this guy before in my life. Like,
And I laughed.
don't even know what he looks like. He starts pointing, and he starts saying something. And I don't understand what he's saying. I can't understand. He has like 2 teeth.
Oh, fuck's
Yeah,
sake, man. That is below the fucking belt, man.
Yeah.
You know, like, maybe in his infantile mind, in his fucking roid brain, he thinks, oh, these guys are making jokes about me. and he thinks what he's giving back is what he got, which is just a fucking personal insult,
Yeah.
really. I mean, this could be taken down for bullying harassment.
Yeah, I know. Like it's fucking that's what like this horseshit. But also that's what our video got taken down for, and I don't think we were that mean. But
No.
and normally it would sound like okay, say whatever the fuck you want, but you can't really be coming in on the back end of someone else's video being taken down because something silly was fucking said.
Mhm.
And then not to address it, still nothing about it, like nothing about what was actually what the
No.
whole thing was about, what the issue fucking
No.
is, just none of that.
A heroin addict.
I'm a heroin addict as well to top it off,
Oh,
like
fuck's sake.
not only
Look,
an addict, but a
my
fucking heroin addict, the worst addict of all addicts.
Christ.
Like that.
My angle here is say whatever you like, but be funny about it. Because if you're not funny about it, then you're just being mean,
Yeah,
and I'm not interested in mean.
yeah.
Okay.
This is
That-
unintentionally funny. Like this is no.
well, I mean, yeah, anything can be unintentionally funny, man. Like last year, we saw a video of I think it was Iran firing missiles on Israel, and CCTV footage of like a fucking missile just squashing a fella on the fucking road.
Yeah,
That was fucking unintentionally funny,
yeah,
but it was pretty fucking awful.
yeah. Yeah, when you say it like that, like what kind of people are we? But it was funny, and you made it even funnier by adding the addition of.
No, stop. No, I'm going to play it later.
All right,
I
okay,
never got to play it.
all right,
Oh.
there you go. You finally worked it in. Well done. Well done. Like, sitting in that folder there, waiting for its time
For
to
a
come.
fucking year, man.
Finally, the longest segue in history, a whole fucking year.
And I thought he was joking. It was like, oh, he was like saying something to me. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what? I looked at this guy. And I can't hear because there's a lot of commotion going on. And I can't really hear him. I'm like, what the hell is this guy trying to say?
Yeah, maybe because your fucking fingers in your ear, like try to take your ear out of your finger when you're trying to listen to something.
I mean, it's just he's so over theatric. When he was like saying, "Oh, he worked so hard and he did the fucking finger thing on the keyboard."
Yeah, yeah,
Jesus, man.
so much
You
work.
know, like I'd be more inclined to believe you if you didn't fucking have to mime everything.
You got to remember as well because these very exaggerated body movements, and I couldn't figure them out for a while. It's like Jesus Christ, sit easy, dude. Like it's hand swipe after hand swipe, exaggerated head grabs, and exaggerated facial expressions. And then I looked at his thumbnails. That's every thumbnail. That's the standard thumbnail for these type of videos is the Mr.
Yeah.
Beast thumbnail. It's like, okay, big facial expression from the host of the video, and then off to normally the left, a picture of what the video is about, and then a catchy title to hook people in. So he is consciously putting that into every video. So he has reference moments where he can go back and just clip that thumbnail because it's either going to be a thumbnail of him holding his head, leaning back with his mouth open to express shock. And he doesn't need to do that because he's so many more facial expressions, like as we could just see here, like just a very simple example here. Like, so he needs to rebrand on that front. I think his thumbnails need refreshing with more genuine, unpaid for reactions, actual reactions. And that's what's great about this video. This is, as real as we've ever seen county gains, because everything up until now has essentially been performative. So we're getting to see the real county gains, which is why we wanted him on in the first place. We just wanted to talk to the guy, say, "Hi, how are you? What's the crack?"
And Then he comes over and he just knuckle touches me. He reaches out like this, and I go, "Oh, cool." I said, "What's up, brother? How are you?" You know, we're cool. And he goes something like, "Oh, you got people's videos taken down or something." I'm like, "What?"
Oh, always with the fucking theatrics, man.
Yeah, that's cartoonish. That's
Yeah.
like Beano level stuff of a look
Yeah,
of
I mean, look
surprise.
at the fucking face on that. I mean, jeez, nobody fucking does that in
Yeah.
real
No, that's
conversation.
an emoji. That's a real life
Yeah,
emoji face right
yeah.
there, like of, shock and surprise and guilt all in the one emoji. He's not surprised. He knew quite fucking well
Hmm.
what was happening.
Oh,
And
by the way, sorry, someone in the chat asked what's on his shelf. If you're talking about the middle shelf next to his silver play button, that's that. Those are the what are the sponsors that he wishes that he has.
yeah, well, his first sponsor was Manscaped.
Oh, he actually was sponsored by them.
But he said he was sponsored, and he did some adverts and some ad reads for
Oh,
Manscaped. So that's the Manscaped. I think that's the ball shaver
yeah,
tool.
they have a cute name for it. I don't know what
Yeah,
it
I
is.
don't know what the fuck it is, but that's that's for shaving your balls with. So that's what we're constantly reminded when we have to watch County now is the tool he uses to shave his balls. So thanks for bringing that fucking up. Now we have to have a mental image of County Drains or County Kane's balls. I don't know what this is. I'm thinking, Zims or some of those nicotine
Zins?
chews. They're nicotine
Yeah,
chews
okay.
that
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan and all those guys are flogging.
Yeah, Zins, yeah.
Yeah, and then that's some album, is it? What looks like a CD with a jet plane or something like that. I don't know. Then these little flags, the Irish flags, of course, shoved all the way to the end. The cheapest Irish flags you could buy as well. Look at that. It's like fucking straws or something, like
Mhm.
straws with a bit of polyester stuck onto the edge of his IKEA
There's
shelf.
fuck, that shelf is awful. There's like a dozen fucking shops in Galway that you can walk into and get those fucking shitty little flags because it's a tourist city.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, does he have a license for those flags? They're very dangerous these days as well. So I think you're going in the future, you're going to need a license. Is that a license flag you're waving?
Mm.
I don't even know what the hell's going on at this point, guys. He's like, "You got all this stuff."
Yeah. People would miss that. That was his account of what happened, like what all
Okay.
the fuss is about to begin with. Da
Yeah.
da 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 da. So this is what. So 420 was saying to him, "Hey, what's the deal?" The anti-broadcast made a video about you,
Hmm.
and it was taken down. Like, what's the deal? And County Gaines is saying, "I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't hear you. You're asking me a difficult question. I'm pretending I can't hear you, so I have time to compose myself and come up with some sort of horseshit answer that will placate you and get you to leave me alone." But no, he's saying I can't hear. And then he says that eventually he somehow manages to understand the mumbles that are spilling from 420's mouth, and he can make out the words, "You got the anti-broadcast video taken down." And then he says, "Well, that's when he knows now what 420 is talking about." And now, as he describes it, so I don't know if many people speak the language, but that's your translation of what he's saying with the. And he does it a few times. Anytime it comes to mentioning anything to do with what actually happened, he will replace that with a So we just have a little listen back, see if we can pick it up.
Yeah.
We're cool. And he goes something like, "Oh, you got people's videos taken down or something." I'm like, "What?" I don't even know what the hell's going on at this point, guys. He's like, you got all this.
Yeah, he can't say her name. You got the anti-broadcast video. You got yeah,
Ah.
You can't say her name. If he says her name, well then, Voldemort
Yeah.
grows stronger. If you mention his name.
Stuff. And now, at this point, I know what he's talking about, guys. Okay, but what he doesn't understand that that's not what happened. And I'll explain what happened after.
Cool. For fucking time, like.
So he's like shouting all this stuff at me. I don't know what he's saying. He's kind of like knuckle touches me. He's cool. He's good. We're good, right? But then somebody sends me a video later on.
What did you send them the video? Are you that cruel? Did you send them the video? I had my suspicions.
There's like 3 hours of him just like behind this camera, like mocking people. Ah, look at this guy. Like, he's like, look at this guy counting games. He keeps.
I've never seen 420 do that ever. That's what we do. Like 420 doesn't go out and mock people on the street. He was, mocking you because he was, asking the fucking the question. You could have dealt with it easier or better,
Yeah.
But just not to do this. You should have just left it alone. County,
Yeah.
to be honest, then.
Should have just walked away, man.
Yeah, you got to know when to hold them, know
Yep.
when to fold them. The coward of the county, I believe, is the Kenny Rogers song.
Calling my name like 50, 100, 200 times like crazy, And that video does really well, apparently.
the confusion and disgust at the same time. I can't understand it. It's nobody's video did really well for some unknown reason.
Loads of views. I checked his other videos. His other videos aren't really that good. So
Cope.
Yeah.
Absolute cope.
Yeah, his other videos aren't that good. And his measure of good is, of course, views. Which wouldn't make sense because 420 has some videos that, some live videos that, like 300, 400,000 views, which is blowing this guy out of the fucking water, And again, like 420, I think just reached the, I don't know if it's the 1 year mark or the half year mark, but again, hasn't been doing it very fucking long. And it's killing it, on subscribers and views a lot of the time. But he couldn't see any of that. Like, it's just he's gone in, looked at his video, obviously, and then had a look at some other videos. And as we all know, some videos are hit and miss. But 420 in particular has good views and enough where Chris should feel actually, comfortable talking with him. But no, even 5,000, it seems, isn't good enough for Chris,
Mm-hmm.
Again, I helped promote his stuff. It sucks, but
yeah, that's the only
here's
reason.
Fucking just delusions of grandeur.
Yeah.
You know what, Chris? Since we started covering you, not only has our channel growth stopped, it's gone backwards. All right? Covering you does not help us. Not to get views, clicks, subscribers, likes, whatever way you want to frame it. You are a hindrance to us. And we only address you because that is our job ordained by the Almighty Himself to humble you, to remind you of nature and the passing of time and the fact that the wheels of fortune are ever fucking turning.
That's the
We
kindest thing
don't-
you've done all year for somebody like.
You know, these people don't get views unless they mention my name, apparently. I mean, it just is what it is, guys.
Yeah, it's that easy. That's all you have to do. Anybody, if you're out there listening, if you're thinking about setting up a YouTube channel, just mention this fucking name. Like,
Yeah.
500,000 views instantly. I think 420 recently did an audit of his channel to see, what videos are performing well. County Gains, top 10, number 9, lowest performing videos, just ahead of Mary Lou McDonald. So it benefits nobody
No.
really to do this, but like I said, it's somewhat of a divine public service is what it is really, for all involved.
It's like, it's ridiculous. But anyways, so
That's the longest pregnant pause I've ever fucking seen.
he's like ridiculing me the whole time. Now, the whole time we're there in our phone, he says nothing else. He's just like asking me different questions. I can't hear what he's saying. My hearing isn't good.
Maybe that's why he kept repeating himself. Because
Yeah,
he
you can't
couldn't hear
fucking
him.
hear him, like.
Yeah, idiot.
And again, this blows the age thing. Like this young guy, like if you can't hear,
Yeah.
like you got to be in your 50s.
Prognosis
Like,
isn't good, like.
no, like you can't hear. Maybe keep your finger out of your fucking ear for a minute. And a pure sign that somebody's lying. Like you don't need to,
Yeah.
physically show someone where your ear is and mime out what it is to have difficulty with your hearing. God forbid if you had a problem with his dick, what do you be subjecting us to?
He's asking me all these questions, and I'm like, yeah, it's all good, brother. He's like, will you go on a podcast? I'm like, no, I can't go on a podcast, but like, I'm busy, whatever.
Yeah, he said yes. Originally, and I
Yeah.
think that's what this fucking I can't hear you cope is,
Mm-hmm.
because he will now say that he didn't know what it was.
That he was agreeing to.
He was agreeing to exactly like so.
Plausible.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And I genuinely can't understand what this guy is saying. Like, I don't mean to be harsh, like,
You were already fucking harsh.
Yeah, yeah. When someone says they don't mean to be harsh, you can again.
Yeah. I'm not racist, but
Yeah, I don't mean to be racist, but I'm accidentally going to be racist. Like so, I don't mean to be harsh. However, prepare yourselves for some harshness.
it's not that he has like a different accent, because the Dublin accent is beautiful.
it's really not, man.
No, it's not.
No, it's awful.
Yeah,
Like there's a dozen Dublin accents, and they're all like just hot garbage, man. You don't need to fucking sell this.
Yeah. And Dublin people will find it insulting that you're saying that because they know as well. There's very few places where the Dublin accent is looked upon in any good light. Maybe it's because he's American. They just don't know, or it's novel to the ear when you hear a Dublin accent. I know people from Manchester and the north of England like a Dublin accent, and they like Irish accents in general. And I always wondered why that fucking was, why they would find Irish accents so appealing. And then the other day, this is, nothing got to do with County Gains, but I was listening to some English dude on YouTube, and he was not a linguist, but what you call somebody who studies the sounds of language and the vowels and that kind of stuff. Phonologist, is it, or something like that?
Phonologist. There you go.
So he's a phonologist, and he was studying early recordings of Shakespearean plays
Wow.
dating back to the fucking, I don't know, early 1800s, whenever the first kind of recording equipment
Mm.
came into being. These Shakespearean plays were recorded, and all the actors sounded Irish.
Hmm.
And you can listen back to them. These are, some fairly, prominent actors of the time, and nearly all of them, it sounds like that's a fucking Irish dude, but it's not. So then he kind of studied it further, and he came to the conclusion that because when the first wave proper of English colonials come over, and when the English language started being spoken by a large percentage of the Irish population, especially around Dublin, the people who first came over to administer the system were from Northern England. And it makes perfect sense to me, like, so that the Irish natives would learn English from these Northern English men and women. And we kind of preserved in our own vernacular that accent from the 1800s of Northern England. Like, so, I found it very interesting. Nothing got to do with County Gains. Don't know why I went down that
That's
tangent at all.
fascinating. No,
Yeah,
like this is
yeah,
the anti-broadcast. This is what we're about. I mean,
yeah. So
that's fascinating.
yeah, so really fucking and again, so simple. Well, of course it would make sense, but then there's a big pushback. People are losing their shit in this guy's comment section saying, "How dare you?" Start bringing up colonialism, and the guy makes another video now. He's apologizing about having possibly offended any Irish people by saying that they could have picked up their accents from these English people who come over that they learned English from. But anyway, we are where we are. We're stuck with County Gains for the minute. So we carry on with County.
Dublin accent. A Dublin accent is great. But this guy,
Yeah, we have to mention that. I hope you can hear the power tool. I do hope you can. Like, if it wasn't there, I would have edited it in, but I couldn't because my mind just isn't that sharp. But that's what's happening is with County. Is he mentioned earlier that the house is under renovation, so there's a lot of work going on, and I just thought it was again a sign from the heavens of why we're doing this, because that's exactly what the Dublin accent sounds like to most Irish people. Is a high pitched fucking power tool. And just as he said, and it shuts him up, and it's the first time he's been humbled in this whole video. That he's been told by the divine power of the Lord through the medium of a power saw, just to humble him and to show us what kind of person this is, because this isn't live, and you don't want to be interrupted. You don't want distractions. They're a nuisance, and especially when people are watching you. So we'll see how he deals with this. Yeah, it's not well.
He's
Like,
not
it's
happy.
there's so much going on. So he wants to scream, like, "Mom, I'm making a video, Mom. I told you, don't cut wood when I'm making a video."
just wait for this, guys.
Yeah, don't draw attention to it right now.
I've been through this years ago, right? Where there would be some kind of environmental sound, because I'm not professional in that. Like, I don't have a fucking studio that's soundproofed. Never have. And someone might be fucking taking a shower in the fucking house that I'm in while I'm on air. And like I at one point I was interviewing someone. I think it was Blair White. She was a cracker to interview, or he. And my sister was staying with me at the time. She turned on the electric shower above, and I was like, sorry for that noise. And Blair White was like, I don't hear anything. If you're at this long enough, what sounds are actually a hindrance. And like, he could have talked through that, man.
All right. Did you explain to Blair what the sound was?
Yeah, because it
that's
was
weird.
really awkward.
Yeah, my sister's in the shower. My sister's having a shower.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, I
Oof.
said someone's having a
All
shower.
right, there we go. You see,
I
yeah,
mean, that would
Count,
be weird.
yeah, County would have said his sister like that. He was,
Oh, Jesus.
sharing the shower with his sister, and she's still up there. Anyway, let's move past the
Yeah.
images. Or shall we? No, let's move on. Okay.
So, anyways, so he starts ridiculing whatever.
God's not done with him yet. He can't contain himself.
And I don't know what the hell he's saying. So I'm like, okay, what the hell is this guy saying? So, whatever. Just ignore him. And then he comes to find out he's like ridiculing me loads. And like, then I just realized after the fact, he said that he was gonna be the guy that was gonna slap me when he sees me or something for not tagging him in the content, but he didn't do anything.
Because that's what people do, man. They talk shit.
Yeah. What did he expect? Like that 420 is going to rock up and like sock him in the mouth or something, and then there's going to be a full scale fight on
Oh,
the.
hang on a minute. Wait, so if he expects 420 to follow through on his threats, then shouldn't we expect him to follow through on his threats?
Exactly.
Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah, but 420's a bitch according to him because he didn't. But County ain't no bitch. So I think County may be back in the gym training. Him and the boxer, or AKA Shredder. Is his nickname. Now, that's a terrifying nickname if I've ever heard of one. Shredder. What does that suggest? He fucking shreds people up with his lightning speed and power. Either that, or he's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, which I think is more likely. I think and County strikes me as a Teenage Mutant or Ninja Turtle fan as well. Like, I'm sure he has some like unopened Ninja Mutant
Yeah,
toys.
figurines, yeah.
It's got to be worth something.
Collectibles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right next.
He
to
does kind of look like one, doesn't he? You
He
know?
does, yeah.
Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah,
Isn't
exactly.
that them? Is that
Yeah,
what
yeah, that's it. Yeah, this could be Leonardo or fucking Raphael.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna threaten people online and then when you see them not do anything?
Huh, good question. Maybe I should, ask the Gardaí.
Yeah, yeah. Or Interpol. This is like international. Yeah, it's like how, like what, County's clearly a man of his word, so he's going to something has to be done. Something
Right.
has to
Hey,
be
but
done.
by the way, sorry, Sean in the chat. Thanks for being along, man. No, we're not talking shit about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fucking class fucking show, all right? That fucking shit rocked, man.
All right, someone getting offended about shitting on the Teenage Mutant.
Yeah, he literally said, "I am offended." Period. Yeah.
Everyone has their limits, That's why we value free speech. It's the right to offend people. I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just
Yeah.
didn't collect any of the stuff.
No, that's just gay.
But the cartoon was amazing. Many fond memories of childhood, hiding the sticky sock and then going downstairs in the morning to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was a great fucking time in your life.
Just ridiculous, guys. Just complete cowardice, Complete cowardice. And
Wow.
Yeah.
It was just hilarious. Honestly, it was just hilarious. I was just like, this is just comical, And all this is going on, guys. I don't know what's going on because
He doesn't know what's going on. Like, how could you not know what's going fucking on? You just said you know what's going on. You didn't know what was going on then when he mentioned our name, as you call us. Then you knew, oh, it's this shit. Oh, right. And then you pretended to be deaf again. So
I focus on my own stuff. I put up loads of videos. I actually have to put up way more videos today, guys. So, you know, I'm just very, very busy every single day.
Yeah, you told us. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
you're
like,
amazing. You're wonderful, man.
so that's the first guy. So he's like a live streamer guy in the movement apparently. We'll probably see each other again. I mean, hopefully this guy doesn't talk to me again.
yeah, you see, that's cowardice by his own standard.
Yeah.
Now, like,
Yeah. I hope this guy leaves me alone, man.
yeah, just leave me alone, please. I can't take any more. Look what it's doing to his hand. It's like his hand is morphing into a claw or something, sort of crab creature. Yeah, he's not a threat. I wouldn't take it seriously. You know, if it's a case of like, I hope I never see you again. Please leave me alone. Don't fucking come near me. I don't want anything to do with it. It just exposes his hypocrisy. Like, it's because everyone in the right fucking mind knows that if someone makes a comment about you in YouTube, it's not fucking time to go to war. It's not time for fisticuffs in the street or your honors being besmirched where it's now with fucking swords at dawn. It's none of that shit. It's just, okay, well, you know, whatever. You either ignore it or you go, well, hang on a minute. Like, is there something in this? Most people would just go, well, you know, fuck that. I'm not dealing with that shit at all. That's crazy. Like, but we struck something in him. Like, there's something there that he feels he has to address. And like, generally, if it's not true, I don't address it. If it is true, I don't address it. So I shouldn't fucking address it. But there's something that's got under his skin here.
Yeah.